Hello students, today we will discuss a very interesting chapter that is Fagin's School by Charles Dickens. So let me tell you about the author first. Charles Dickens was an English author and social commentator of the 19th century. He gives us in-depth insights into life in Victorian times through his prolific work which is read even today. Some of his most beloved works are classic novels such as Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations. Before we move on to the summary, let me introduce you with the characters of this chapter. So the main characters are Oliver, Dodger, Charlie Bates, Fagins, Mary Old Gentleman, Bet, and Nancy. The theme of the chapter is in every walk of life, we need some talents to do the things with perfection. Now, we will see the summary of this chapter. Oliver, who was an orphan, had changed into a thief, and Fagin, who was the mastermind among all the criminals, was an ugly in appearance as he was repulsive in disposition, but he was not a one-dimensional figure. Dickens has attempted to portray a character who displays some of the complexities of normal human nature. The old man was also indulged in a mocking, sarcastic humor and got a nickname of the merry old gentleman. Oliver, Dodger, Charlie Bates, the Jew, all four sat down to breakfast on coffee and some hot rolls brought by Dodger. Jew asked Oliver, addressing himself to the Dodger about their work in the morning. They all replied a couple of pocketbooks, one green and other red. Jew said they were not so heavy as expected. Means Jew was not satisfied with the quality of the pocketbooks. Charlie Bates laughed at this. Fagin asked Charlie Bates what he had got. Then he said, "Wives," and produced 4 pocket handkerchiefs. Then Jew said, "They have not marked them properly." After that, Oliver said, "If he will tell how to mark, they will do it." Bet burst into another laughter and felt sorry for creating impolite behavior during the coffee. So, let me tell you about the author first. Charles Dickens was an English author and social commentator of the 19th century. He gives us in-depth insights into life in Victorian times through his prolific work which is read even today. Some of his most beloved works are classic novels such as Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations. In the If the old gentleman felt any hand in any of his pockets, he cried out where it was, and then the game got over. During the game, a couple of young ladies named Nancy and Beth called to see the young gentleman. They were not exactly pretty, but had colorful faces. Oliver considered them very nice ladies. Fagin asked Beth whether it was a nice lifestyle. The Jew also advised the boys to follow Dodger, who was an experienced thief. He advised all these criminals or the boys to follow the instructions and the way the Dodger was doing the things. To show their stealing talents, they tried to pickpocket the Jew's pocket even without his notice and proved themselves as mastermind in stealing practice. That means whatever they all were doing or playing the game, they were doing it with talent and proving themselves mastermind in that. I think this is now clear to you all about the summary of this chapter. Thank you.